Hello everybody. Today I'm going to share with you this lesson about can and can't for abilities. So let's get started. So now I am going to give you some examples before going through the grammar part. I can swim, so it's possible for me to swim, but I can't fly. So I don't have the ability to fly. They can speak English, but we can't speak Chinese. Now, she can dance, but he can't dance. So, with the examples that I already gave you in the affirmative and negative sentences, we can see that, for example, in this affirmative one, and with the others one that I already presented, the people that we already mentioned have the ability to perform these abilities. So, it means that they can do those things. They can dance, they can swim, so it's possible for them to do those actions. But with the negative one, can't, it means it is all the contrary. They don't have the possibility to do that. It is impossible for them to do that. So that is the function or the use, the two main uses of can, okay? In the affirmative and negative sentences. Now let's see the affirmative structure of can. So we have subject plus can plus the verb. Now I am going to show you some sentences with some complements that you can use when creating a sentence with can. The first one, so you are going to repeat after me to improve your pronunciation. I can swim. You can jump. He can speak English. She can ride a horse. It can fly. We can dance. You can skate. And finally, they can play soccer. So, as you can see, we put can for all the pronouns. It means that can doesn't change for any of the pronouns. And if we take a look to the other verb that goes after can, it is in the infinitive form. That's why it doesn't change either, okay? You don't change, you don't have to put an s, or you don't have to change its conjugation because you are using it with a different pronoun. No, you don't have to worry about that. You will leave the verb in the infinitive form, okay? Now, let's see some examples. Kangaroos can jump. He can read a book. He can surf in big waves. He can run very fast. They can swim. And those were the examples for the affirmative sentences. Now let's move on to the negative ones. So here we have the grammar structure. Subject plus can't plus the verb. So you see, we have all the pronouns here, and you put can't for all the pronouns. It's the same thing that I already explained to you with the previous affirmative sentences, plus the verb that we have here, and that it is still in the infinitive form and the complement. So you are going to repeat the sentences after me. I can't cook Italian food. You can't sing very well. He can't ride a horse. She can't drive a car. It can't swim fast. We can't play the piano. You can't juggle. And finally, they can't draw. So you see here, you have to make an emphasis in the pronunciation of can't. With the affirmative that we have here, you say I can, For example, I can swim, but here you have to pronounce this stronger. So you say, I can't. So the other person knows that you are using the negative sentences, okay? Now let's see some examples. Parrots can't swim. He can't ride a horse. The boy can't drive a car. And she can't cook. Now let's see the interrogative structure for can, okay? Now with questions we have the first thing that we are gonna put is can plus the subject, so we change its place, and the verb. So we start, for example, you are going to repeat after me. Can I swim? Can he dance? Can she jump? Can it run? Can we cook? Can you draw? Can they sing? So in the examples is the same, we have the same thing. Can for all the pronouns and the verb remains in its infinitive form, okay? You don't have to change anything. Don't forget to put the question mark at the end, okay? Now for these questions, we are going to answer with we are going to have short answers. So English speakers, they normally use short answers for every single question. So that's why with present simple we have, for example, does she speak English? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. So you don't have to repeat all the verb that they mentioned in the question. No, it is not necessary. So, to a question, can I swim? You can say yes, I or you can. No, I or you can't. Can he dance? Can she jump? Can it run? Yes, he, she, or it can. No, he, she, or it can't. And finally, can we cook? Can you draw? Can they sing? Yes, we, you, or they can. No, we, you, or they can't. So you see, use only short answers, okay? You don't have to repeat, yes, we can cook, yes, I can ride a horse. No, it is not necessary. Now, let's see some examples. Can dolphins swim? Yes, they can. Can he ride a horse? No, he can't. Can they jump? No, they can't. Can parrots talk? Yes, they can. Now, here we are going to do some exercises to put into practice what I already explained to you, okay? So we have some sentences with some spaces. So here you have some gaps that you are going to fill with the missing can, affirmative, or can't, negative. If we have a tick here, it means that it is an affirmative an affirmative sentence, sorry, and you have to put can. But if we have an X here, it means that the sentence is negative. So we are going to do the first sentence. For example, here, what do you think? It is an affirmative or a negative one? Yes, it is an affirmative one because we have the tick. So it means that we use can. So you can play football. I'm going to show you the answers after you do the exercise. So you are going to write these sentences in your notebooks. Then you do the exercise and you come back to continue and to see the answers. Okay, so stop the video for a while you write the time you take writing the sentences in your notebooks, do the exercise, and then you continue. We continue with the answers and with other exercises that I have for you. So stop the video and write the sentences, please. Now that you already did the exercise, let's check. So we have the first one, that was the example that we already did, is affirmative. The second one, affirmative too, she can ride a bike. The third one is negative, so he can't play the guitar. The fourth one is negative too, it can't fly. The fifth one, we can't swim, is negative. The sixth one is affirmative, so you can sing. Next one, they can't run. The seventh one. Eighth one, my father can't cook. And the last one, it's affirmative. Sue can skate. So excellent, I think, and I am sure that you did a great job. So let's continue. Let's move on to another exercise. So let's make questions and answers with the images above. So the images that you have here. The images on the left, so it means these ones here, mean that the answers are affirmative. And the ones on the right, these ones here, mean that the answers are negative. Okay? Use different pronouns. Okay? So I did some examples for you. So example with affirmative answers. For example, can you play football? So you can see the answer is yes, I can. For the negative one, example with negative answers. Can she cook Colombian food? No, she can't. So you are going to use each image that you see here to make questions, and these ones will be with affirmative answers and these ones with negative answers. Okay, so stop the video again and do the exercise and then come back. So now that you did the exercise, let's see the solution. So with the affirmative sentences, we have answers. Can he skate? So you can say can he, can we, can they. I put the pronoun he. Yes, he can. Can she play the guitar? Yes, she can. Can we ride a bike? Yes, we can. And can they speak English? Yes, they can. Now with the negative answers, we have can he ride a horse? No, he can't. So remember that you were free to use a different pronoun, okay? Can she play basketball? No, she can't. Can we drive a car? No, we can't. Can you fly a kite? No, I can't. So, just to finish, it's your turn. It's your turn. Now, tell us about what you can do. Write in your notebooks the things you can do and the ones you can't. So, do it by yourself. Think about you can do, the things that are possible for you to do, and write them in your notebook. Try to make questions with negative and affirmative answers. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye bye.